बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्लाह के नाम से शुरू जो बड़ा मेहरबान नहायत रहम वाला। अस्सलामु अलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू द कंप्यूटर साइंस क्लास। आई होप you will be fit and fine and will be enjoying the blessings of holy month of Ramadan. Students, we are studying chapter number 1, which is about introduction to computers, and we are studying the computer generations. Dear students, we have read all the computer generations and today we will revise them. Students, now we will study computer generations. All these generations are based on advancements in technology. Today we will study about first generation computers, that is also known as vacuum tube generation. First generation computers had the following characteristics. Vacuum tubes were used in this generation. Vacuum tubes were expensive due to the material that was used for the manufacture of vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes get hot and burn out. Vacuum tube computers of this generation were very large. Air-conditioned rooms were needed as vacuum tubes evolved much heat. Most important computers were ENIAC. Examples of first generation computers were UNIVAC 1 and ENIAC. Students, we are studying computer generations. Today we will study about second generation computers, also known as transistor generation. Here you can see the image of some transistors. Transistors were invented during 1950 to 1960 and their use brought a revolution in the field of electronics, especially computers. Students, characteristics of second generation computers were: vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors. Transistors could be used in the same way as vacuum tubes. Second generation computers were smaller in size as compared to first generation computers. They had high processing speed. They used magnetic core memory and internal storage. They used high endo level languages such as assembly, COBOL and Pascal. Examples of second generation computers are IBM 7094 series, IBM 1400 series, CDC 164, etc. Here you can see the image of second generation computers. Students, now we will study about third generation computers, which is also known as IC's generation, because IC's technology was used in third generation computers. The characteristics of third generation computers were: ICs were used in third generation computers. They were smaller in size, faster, more reliable and lower in price. They became very common in business. They use magnetic core memory. Examples of third generation computers were IBM System 360, DEC PDP-8, Univac 1108 and Univac 9000. Here is an image of third generation computers, and you can imagine how the third generation computers look like. Students, fourth generation is based on microprocessor. That is why it is known as microprocessor generation. The main features of fourth generation computers are: microprocessor is used in this generation. They use semiconductor memory. They have high processing speed and more internal storage. They are much smaller in size. Concept of internet was introduced for the first time in fourth generation computers, and they are very cheap, means they are low cost computers as compared to the last three generations. And concept of PC was also developed due to their low cost. Students, in computer generations, now we will study the main features of fifth generation computers, that is the future generation of computers. Fifth generation computers are based on artificial intelligence and are still in progress. Some applications such as voice recognition are being used today. Students, in mobiles you often use Say Google feature in Android mobile sets. That is an example of voice recognition, in which you say or speak some word and Google searches that information for you. Parallel processing and superconductors are helping to make artificial intelligence a reality. Quantum computation and molecular and nanotechnology will change the face of computers in the years to come.